That's the thing that annoys Kiri. So this game is very, very, very... The first one initially was actually very heavily inspired by Brogue specifically. They're real-time action games, and they are very, 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 very focused on... yeah, and I don't really care, Casey James, but I'm happy for all the people who are happy. But yes, I did hear that. I saw the trailer too. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been very curious to try this ever since it first popped up, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So I honestly don't know all that much about it. Well, this is gonna be new to me. Mouse button for primary hand. Background, share metrics, gotcha. We've disabled screen shake. I'm going to leave cinematic camera on and then disable it once we get in game because I'm curious about what that does. I don't care for CRPGs, but I'm glad that you're happy, you know? So this is like first time ever trying this. This game just left early access. It was in early access on the Epic Game Store for like a year, and now it's on Steam. It hasn't really made much of a splash, which I think is a bit of a shame, but I want to try it. I'm curious. Yeah, no, I especially games like this, right? Because like this is like if I just jump over to the Steam page real quick. Unexplored 2: The Wayfarer's Legacy is a challenging roguelite RPG with a tabletop feel and a node-based open world and a cool twist on permadeath. So it is one of those like intentionally difficult, you're gonna fucking die a lot games, right? And so I automatically respect the heck out of it for having cheats built in. That's neat. But yeah, this is a review key. I did receive key to stream this, but I'm not here to sell you video games, so don't act like I'm trying to. I just want to play this. So let's give it a try. Direction I'm moving to the mouse cursor and interact. Pause and view this message. Okay, so that's the annoying camera that I know that Kiri said made her want to throw up, which I don't disagree is not great. So I'm going to go into options and turn off cinematic camera and see what that does. Because that is a bit intense. It's a bit less intense, but it's still there. More movement aligned to level. Let's try that, see what that does. All right. Also, my camera's blocking stuff. Here. Drop weapons F. Use right-hand weapon, use left-hand weapon. So we got shield and sword. They're looking at me. Oh, I see. See if I can hit these. All right, I get it. So it's like hold down left, can put those away, assuming I can pull out other stuff. So by default, I just have like these hands that I can hold up, but pots I can break, good. This gate is barred. You'll need to find some sort of lever or button to open it. Mm-hmm. And with that. Let's try just knocking down all three of these. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. Ah, okay. The automatons in this room strike you. When you get close, you'll need to parry or block their attacks. Parry your opponent with a ready sword. Was that parrying it? Or is the circle there parrying it? Ah, okay. So the circle's parrying it. That. Vandal, eh? If I have a... Oh, interesting. You can so the original game was like purely top down. You can shift between like this like super swayy camera, this locked camera, and then like a further out camera. That's kind of neat. 3 different camera options. I think the reason that I'm perplexed why everybody's so excited about that 40K CRPG, Casey James, is just every single thing I've heard about every single game that studio's ever made before is they're buggy and unfinished. So it's like, are you really excited about them? About Owlcat making another broken CRPG shortly after their last super broken CRPG? But I don't know. The automatons guarding the door can parry your attacks, break through their defense by doing a heavy attack, and then follow up with a regular attack when the weapon is in cooldown. These guys we need to like figure out how to fight with. All right. I'm happy that I have a spot to put my camera here. I was quite worried we wouldn't. Also, you can move quicker with your sword put away. Ew. 2 daggers in there. The automatons in this room will block close-ranged attacks. The dagger you just took from the chest can be thrown to overcome their defenses. Go to your inventory to equip it. Ah! Set equip presets. Put those daggers in there. Additional outfit. Ah, so that's what I'm wearing. Gotcha, that's my shield. Ting. Oh. Let's pull my sword back out. Can I not hit you? Maybe I already did. Kind of not super clear when they're not hittable anymore. And we'll pick that up. Controls are a little fiddly. Still trying to like figure out the combat stuff for that. Okay, so those have a pretty long cooldown afterwards. How do I swap back to the sword after that? Still have the sword and shield equipped. Like, that's the dagger again. How do I go back over to just that? Like, I can throw that, but but that's not what I want to do. I don't know. I don't believe I've ever actually been excited for a 40K game. The only one that well, that's not totally true. There's one 40K game I'm excited for. The only 40K game I'm excited for, okay. I see. Items 2, items 1. I get. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. That's just a weird way of wording it. But the only 40K game that I would say I'm even remotely interested in would be the new Space Marine. But I probably won't play it, so. Well. Healing Brew. Okay. Just found a Healing Brew. It automatically is equipped to the Healing Brew quick slot. You can choose this potion at any time, but the game uses Healing Brews automatically when your health drops below 25%. Oh, that's useful. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't enjoyed any of the Darktide games. So, or not Darktide, but Fat Shark games. So I don't see why I would be interested in Darktide. I don't know. I'm not. I have weird feelings about 40K, and I'm sorry if I feel like kind of bland on the subject right now, but I'm excited to play this game, so I don't really want to talk about 40K. But like, I don't give a shit about 40K. I don't care about Warhammer at all. I'm not a Warhammer person. It's got a neat aesthetic, but that aesthetic gets old after a time. I find 40K kind of exhausting. It's just a bit too maximalist. And I'm not the sort of person who's like, I'm going to play every 40K game. I'll play one every 4 or 5 years. And even then, it's like, I'm still tired from finishing Space Marine. And I haven't played that game in a very long time. Challenges with uncertain outcomes, such as climbing or facing an open or a stuck door, are resolved through fortune tests. Pass a test, and you need to draw a success from a fortune pool of possibilities, while avoiding failures and other negative effects. Most tests do not start with success fortunes in the pool. You may need to play other fortunes first. Okay. Try to open. The fortune you just drew is make an effort. You improve your chances at passing the test. It adds 3 success fortunes to the pool. Success fortunes will apply these effects and will test the game's progress around. Also, chat, how's the game volume, by the way?
What?
It's kind of a funny set of sound effects. After you've selected a fortune that is not a success, failure, or further outcome, the test. The next round, the unselected fortunes are returned to the pool, and depending on what you chose, a number of success fortunes have been added, and next you automatically draw 1 fortune. You keep playing in this fashion until you choose an outcome fortune to conclude the test. The gate moves aside, and you hear a loud clang, and it resonates through the structure. Outcome success. Interesting. I'm not... Ow. And then a rock trap falls on me, I guess. There are 2 pressure gates. The end of the hall. One is trapped and opens the door. To find out which one is trapped, approach it in a cautious mode and stop right next to it and wait for a short time to search the traps. Okay. That's the trapped one. Interesting. The next room is guarded by 2 sensors. And they detect you as you come close to the door. The other end of the room, and you will need to use stealth to proceed. In cautious mode, you will automatically hide when you are close to the walls and cliffs or bushes. Once you are hidden, you can move unseen as long as you don't venture too close to the enemies or sensors. Staying close to cover reduces your chances of being seen further. All right, so stealth test. Interesting. Ah. See if I can go back to being cautious. Don't break things, as tempting as it may be.
Locked.
This gate is barred. You'll need to find some sort of lever or something to open it. Sensor is temporarily disabled. You could try to disable it permanently. Let's go for it. Failure outcome. Let's try a different one. Neutral outcome. It didn't work. This is a pretty long tutorial. Inner loot goblin intensifies? Not really. I'm actually not a loot goblin in the slightest. I do not care about loot generally. Unless it like is directly helping me get forward. I care about collecting everything. The next door is locked and the key is hidden somewhere in the room. Inspect the room by switching to cautious mode. Okay. Well, I mean, this game, you know, it's going to be one of those you can kind of solve it however the hell you want, right? Inspect the room by switching to cautious mode and standing near crevices and other potential hiding places. Okay. Okay. Music's quite nice. I'm fatigued, and I'm a vandal. Sparks. This room contains some sparks. Sparks are residual expressions of elemental magic that are left after the creation of an area. By absorbing these sparks, the Wayfarer gains inspirational insights. The fortune tests 5 sparks and can be spent for an extra draw, and it's very easy to collect them, and they will be useful later too, so be sure to catch them all. That's a Pokemon reference. I think my character needs to sleep somewhere. Also, for anybody who's just tuning in, the plan for today is to stream until my birthday, which means I would like to stream until just after midnight. And currently, it's about 7. So, for anybody who's here, anything to keep the chat moving is greatly appreciated, because right now is kind of that weird quiet time of day where everybody's asleep. You can cycle through a number of camera settings to bring it closer to the action or review your surroundings. And we can cycle... well, I already found that button. I quite like this top-down key, though. This is neat. Because this is just... so the original Unexplored is like a flat honk to wake the sleepers. Yeah, it's fine. Citizen Sleeper was a good game. Ancient inscription adorns the wall and you recognize as the glyph of knowledge. Interesting. Decipher.
Yeah.
You concentrate as you trace the ancient markings. Take your time. Carefully transcribe the inscription in your notebook. Okay, so we can spend sparks to get a different roll on these little events. That's it. You can read the inscription. Wise folk do not pee against the wind. Thank you for the wise thoughts. What do you guys think of the visuals of this? I think this is kind of beautiful. Food. Healing brews are rare and precious. When you have the chance, you should collect food and eat it while camping. That way, you can recover some health. The turnips in this area are edible, or you can try to catch rabbits that are nearby. They might provide you with some meat. We are definitely going to die a lot in this, I can already tell. How the heck do I camp? Actions, healing. Health can be regenerated by eating food during camp. Healing herbs and healing potions can also be found, which can be consumed from your potion slot or from your inventory. Healing potions will be automatically consumed when health falls below a certain percentage. This threshold can be changed in the game menu, which is nice. I'm also going to just set up this screen real quick to also work with this game. So, sec here. There we go. I just want to be able to shut camera off. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to let me do that nicely. Come on, be smooth, game. A sleeper at work or paperwork and other nonsense? Yeah.
Heal, damn it.
Currently trying to figure out how to eat a turnip. Told me to pick the turnips. Didn't tell me how to actually eat them. I also need to figure out how to camp. Let's just go kill one of these rabbits. All right. Meat. This meat is nutritious, but must be roasted at a fire. Meat doesn't keep long, and roasting it will preserve it for 6 days. Right. Guess we get to figure out how to make a campfire. Camping. This spot looks like a good place to camp. The gate here will not open until the morning anyway, so let's rest and recover a bit. Go inspect the gate. Oh, there's the gate. I like the like developer voice sounds. Do. This gate is barred, but the markings indicate it will open automatically in the morning. Camping allows the wayfarer to eat food and recover health and repair items. To rest in order to recover from fatigue and rest skills that can only be used once per day, most actions will advance time. You can only take 4 camping actions in a full day. Making a fire will help recovering from conditions such as being cold, wet, and allows you to cook or preserve food you must have collected along the way. On top of that, you can see the current camping conditions and risk an encounter that interrupts your camp. Staying in one place too long will increase the risk of getting caught. Light a fire. The wayfarer has just lit a fire. Okay, a fire is a good way to make it. Preserve food. I love the lighting in this. It's beautiful. Let's eat a meal. So, okay. So, meat keeps for 6 days. Turnips keep for longer. But meat heals me more. Rest until afternoon. Let's douse fire. Break the camp. Take the Staff of Yondor. You just picked up the Staff of Yondor. It is the mission of the Wayfarer to see the staff destroyed. All right, we have our quest. At the same, also anybody who's played Brogue knows what this is. At the same time, it is a powerful magic item that allows the Wayfarer to control magic sources. Equip the staff and step into the circle of magic. And step into the circle of the magic missile source in this room to control its magic to defeat the automatons guarding the door. Staff. Pew! Magic comes at a price, increases the Wayfarer's presence. The presence affects how quickly the risk of an encounter rises while camping. In addition to these encounters are more likely to be Imperials hunting you. The magic the Wayfarer just used doesn't pose too much risk. It raised the presence level to 2. Using the same spell again will not increase the presence any further unless the Wayfarer uses that spell with abundance. In that case, its presence might be pushed 1 level higher. Okay. What do you think of the visuals of this game so far, chat? I'm just kind of curious as to your thoughts on what you've seen so far. Because I don't think anybody here played the first one. So the first one is kind of a cult type game. Like not a lot of people played it. But the best way to reduce your presence is to travel. When you arrive at your destination without gaining a new presence, your presence is reduced by 2. Okay. Let's go read this.
Yeah.
Ancient inscription adorns the wall. All you recognize is the glyph for wise. Interesting.
Pull.
Cipher. Failure. Push your luck. Make an educated guess. Partial success.
Question.
The inscription is about something a wise person wouldn't do, but the exact wording and meaning remains elusive. I don't even know what that was, but I just killed it. All right. Go grab these sparks. I think I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Let me know how the background music is. If you guys can't hear things, let me know, yeah? The music's quite nice so far. I wonder if there's a dodge roll or anything. It is pretty. As we slink deeper into the depths. Interesting, there's noise steps. Did you see that? This is a dark cave. This dark cave is the last area of the tutorial. Use the Staff of Yondor to light the way. Use magic sources to use the magic sources in the cave, and deal with any hazards you might encounter. Sometimes inside the cave is a shrine dedicated to Wrath. To conclude the tutorial, you will need to find that shrine and make an offering there. Oh shit, we have a flashlight.
Pala.
This gate is barred. You'll need to find a way in. Okay, so go around and light torches. Interesting. Oh, shit. I can swap over to my thing and then take... Oh. Okay, that's cool. So I can smack shit with the torch. Lever up here. There's also a... Stay cautious. I feel like being cautious is probably wise. Harvest wild root. Oh shit. Well, apparently I can throw torches. Oh shit, I can go pick it up again. Ooh. Apparently, wild root has some sort of magic to it. Wait, okay. And now it attacked me. Okay, fine. Ah! Jesus. That lever not open the door?
Didul.
Nope. Okay, let's go pull that lever again. Will the torch ignite things I smack? Let's find out. Cautiously walk up to this thing. Nope. Don't seem like it. Tree doves, however, want to kill me. Oh, it wasn't that way. Well, let's go around a little bit more. Maybe I need to just run past it. Actually, hold up. Can I go this way? Like I can. Walk past the scary tree. Okay, so that's the way back. Open this.
Charlie.
The lock looks like it hasn't been used in ages. You don't think that you'll be able to find a key for it. Unfortunately, you don't have any lock picks. God, this game is pretty. Also, it doesn't look like I can hit things with the torch. I can just throw the torch. Let's just avoid the spooky tree. Do you like the little step notifiers? That's really cool. What's this? Uh-oh. We actually have, like, hostile. Combat's, like, kind of fast. Oh, lost my, torch. This might be what we're looking for. A tribute.
Hill to Torn.
This is the old shrine dedicated to Rav. Leaving a tribute of food here will likely invoke their blessing. Offer turnips. Rip my turnips. Well done, you finished the tutorial. You are now ready to create your own Wayfarer and embark on your quest to destroy the Staff of Yendor. All right. What are the difficulty options? Chat, this one's up to you. We have Adventure. Combat is sparse and easier. Pick this mode if you are mostly interested in exploring. Standard, the game as it is intended to be played. Wayfarer, the game as intended by designers when they thought they were still making a roguelite action game. Hard and somewhat unforgiving. For veterans and fans of difficult games, and you can still make it more difficult, but not by much, and then previous difficulty, which is reuse last difficulty settings. I think we should just play standard. And really, if a developer says, like, this is the one we intend you to play it, we should play on standard. What do you think, chat? Do you want to bust my balls, or are we going to play on a playable difficulty? This one's your call. Water. Good water. Water good. You guys have like a minute to respond, chat. What difficulty are we playing on? Standard? It's one for standard? Alright, let's play standard.
Bring out your dead!
Oh. Dead? I mean, we'll be dead. That's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so easy world. The enemies you encountered are a little... I really like all this stuff. Extra health, hazards don't kill, low risk camping, no swarms, sparse combat. Like, this is possibly the most customizable default settings I've ever seen. There's less sparks. The vault contains one sigil. Like, I almost feel like these are spoilers. Hard world. The enemies you encounter are harder, especially more challenging regions. I think I'm just going to leave everything default. Let's do new character. You know what? Let's just do a random character. Single one-handed martial art, silent steps. We have a formal education, whatever that means. This feels like one of those games where we should just, like, go random. See what we get. Oh, is that name? Chat, what do we name this person? What does that person look like to you? Looks like a birdman. Or a grus, apparently. You know what this person kind of looks like? Kind of looks like those aliens from Mass Effect with the weird helmets. You never actually see their faces. I just remember being able to romance them. Berterold. Okay, that's pretty good. Berterold? Everything, like, makes sounds when I mouse over it. Alright, let's just go. If your presence is high, you can try camping without a fire, camping in caves, or taking refuge in forests and other uninhabitable regions. This game does seem pretty chill, though. Even though it seems like this game feels like it's gonna be like brutally difficult, but also one of those games that's really chill to watch. You know what I mean? Let's continue. I can't get over how pretty this is, though. So what do we have? We have a travel cloak. Click and drag and move the sign. Okay. A loose garnet worn over clothes. It's clasped as shape in the form of a stylized moon star. It's rainproof. Negates the first wet effect suffered from weather during a journey. Takes 1 inventory salt. Uses 3 repair with a repair kit. We have a provisions bag, a sturdy bag made from cured smilga hide. Traditionally carried by foragers and hunters. We have a bedroll. Okay, we got boots, which we're wearing. So I guess we got our integrity on everything. We have a bow and arrows. So in one hand we have a bow, and the other we have an axe and a shield. Quiver. We have a torch. Our clan shield. All right. I wasn't expecting to talk to a person, but I guess we are. A robed figure wearing a dusty, ancient-looking rough mask quickly approaches you with open arms. Finally, you are here. It is so fortunate that you have heeded the call of the staff. They say it as they firmly hug you. Welcome to the Garden of Yandor, or at least what's left of it. For the moment, their eyes gaze over as thoughts take them somewhere else. I remember that was a well-known place for initiates, and they were so young and bright and willing to do great work regardless of the cost. They shake their head. They had to abandon it, send it off far away. They say softly, gesturing towards the horizon. For their own safety. The old figure suddenly focuses their gaze on you. Look, it took me quite some effort to bring this all back, but a miraculous thing. This won't let it be. A miraculous thing, as it won't let it be lost for long. They look around you, and you found it. How wonderful. There is still hope yet. Suddenly, they tilt their head as they hear something, but the garden still sounds the same. We are not alone anymore. The Imperials have found this place. You need to go to Haven now. I will mark Haven on your map. Be sure you speak with the lore master about what's happened here. Go. You now go, my rafts, guidance, bless you. Bless your journey. Okay, my rafts, guidance, bless your journey. And run. Do I go this way? Gate is barred, markings and statues flaking. Okay, and I guess we gotta run. That seems bad. I kind of just want to stand here and see if it kills me. I guess we leave. Kind of hard to walk up that. Swap weapons. Sticky.
Hello.
Into haven. Come here, you. Got it. They hit him though. I think we just. This seems real bad. Watch me going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Speaking of bad. Ah. Keep a stream. Okay, so that's where we're trying to get to. We have a keep. We're currently in the Garden of Yender. We can go in the other direction into this area, this swamp. Swamps are bad. Okay, so I guess like this is kind of our overworld map then. There's an opportunity to craft magic items and an opportunity to rest and in relative safety in the keep. Over here we have a stream. A little bit more unknown. Let's travel. We have an encounter. From time to time, an encounter interrupts your journey. During an encounter, you try to safely reach the exit of the level that is generally at the opposite side of the level's entrance. You might encounter our enemies or other hazards, and keep in mind... They kept saying it was the end of the tutorial. I think the game's lying to me, chat. Chat, can I get a round of beers if you're lurking, by the way? Anything to keep the chat moving. Also, investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. I realize I'm doing a lot of reading right now, but I am looking at chat, so anything to keep the chat moving is very helpful during games like this. During the encounter, you will try to reach save the exit. Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh, no frame rate lag. No, we're wet.
Hello.
Just gonna walk past you. All right. Oh, totally, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still gonna try and keep the chat moving. All right, I'm going to the graphics real quick. We'll set that down to high because that was some framey lags I do not like. Actually, let's just turn off AA. Leave this on highest. Actually, that's already running better. It is really pretty, but it was not running the greatest initially. Yeah, this is a really pretty game that is also going to be really mean to me, I think. Doing the searching thing. Let's get through that before that tree starts to attack me. Yep, there it goes. Like I said. There's a burb down there. Do need to find somewhere to sleep. Alright. we're camping in relative safety. Let's light a fire. Eat a meal. Oh shit! Got bread. Turnips. Eat a turnip. And we're gonna wait. Or can I sleep till morning? I'm not tired. All right, I'll wait till morning then. And break camp. What is that? Birdie's got a little question mark above it. Looks like there's no local maps, it's just the Overworld map. So that's the journey onward. Yeah, I never played the original game. The original Unexplored, so this is very much new experience for me. Can I click? Oh, hey, I can. I guess there's a chance those will give me food. Hearing bitey music. The tree trying to kill me? Lots of feet up there. Oh, that's just birds, maybe. Ooh, what are you? Big dogs, I think. Question is, do I want? Oh, they seem to be hunting the little animals around. Well, that's interesting. Oh, they got babies. There's big uns and little uns. They also look bitey, so I'm gonna walk away. Appear to have disturbed their roots. I can harvest berries over here, though. Good invest, Taylor. Oh, okay, so swap between cautious and running. Noted. Kind of want that on an easier hotkey to hit, because that's kind of hard to hit. I think I'm going to put you to control. Can I not? Because I want Sneak to be... Modifier keys to control all... Whatever. I can go be hidden again. Alright, you know what, fuck it, we'll just run. 3 of these. Ow, those hurt. It is not easy to get up that stairway. What the fuck? Did you also get a friend request on Discord? Because I just got a friend request on Discord. If they're claiming to come from me, I don't know who they are. See if I can get back into stealth. Scared of those bulls. Alright. Sprint this way. I'm just gonna get out of here. Hostiles nearby. My hearse. Ouch. That's what I was worried about. Well, I used my healing potion. So I managed to aggro these. Yeah, I generally, in my experience, it's like if someone is sending you a friend request, it's because they're not a person on Discord, which is kind of sad, actually. Wolves, man. All right. That's pretty efficient. Okay, this might just kill me. Trying to figure out this combat still. Oh boy. Well, I got a fur out of it. Camp again? Reserve food, eat a meal. Let's eat bread. And a turnip. Douse fire. Get back up. I'm still injured. I don't know how I fix that. You're uploading your tile set submission that's supposed to be pretty small, so you think it's fine? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't mind if it's a little jank. There's a cave. Opportunity to find natural resources. Just wood. I guess we could go directly, or we could go this way. We might encounter a natural hazard. Let's go this way. Pause this for a second. Yeah. Apparently, okay, I get it. So I'm checking Discord because apparently there is somebody in my Discord who's doing things they're not supposed to be. Well, hi, Wanderbots. What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're just messing around with this. I just have to boop somebody from my Discord real quick who's been causing problems. But hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you very much for the raid. Bring down the hammer of justice. Currently, yeah, it seems like it. There's somebody DMing people who's not supposed to be, but you know, you got to do that sometimes. But yeah, we're exploring this for the first time, so I'm kind of expecting to die pretty soon. But it's been enjoyable thus far. Just kind of messing around. What were you playing today, if I can ask? What be the game? So this is, how do I word this? This is Unexplored 2, A Wayfarer's Legacy. Unexplored 1 was very, very, very heavily inspired by traditional roguelikes, but it's a real-time kind of action game. And this is kind of the natural follow-up to that. The original one is actually sprite-based and uses this camera angle, this kind of top-down view. Whereas this is, you know, this kind of fully 3D, pretty-looking, cel-shaded thing. So it's kind of got very traditional roguelike trappings, but it's real-time. So it's brutally difficult, permadeath thing. Possibly the most options I've ever seen. Like, if you just go into the options menu, they have a cheats screen, which is kind of neat. And there's also like 10 billion modifiers at the start. I'm just scratching the surface and trying to figure out things. Like, I don't even know how to heal my wound, which I've got right here. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I saw Floppy Nights pop up initially. Neat. But welcome, Raiders, and hi, everybody. Here we really like rounds of beers. I do have a follower emote where people can put in a free beer, which is like drawn in MS Paint. But if I could get a round of beers, and the beers emoji works, and many different words for beer in various languages also works, and my bot will give you a beer. But we're going to be kind of exploring this and messing around. It is my birthday in about, well, when I hit midnight here. It's 7:30 p.m. here, so I'm streaming until my birthday, basically. And so 12:06 a.m. Pacific time, I turned 28. So it's currently 7:30. We're going to go until my birthday. So I'm just slowly working my way through this. We were playing Dwarf Fortress for the majority of today, and now we're working our way into Unexplored 2. Unexplored territory, even. I didn't play the original, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So we're just kind of messing around with this. I turned 28. Got too much gray hair to be 20. Way too much gray hair to be 20. Ooh, are those turnips? Food! I think, maybe. Actually, I don't know what those are. Wolf tail, whatever that is. I heard a sound. Stay cautious. 28, not 20. Be nice to be turning 20 again. Although I was much less mature when I was 20, so. Or immature when I was 20. So I don't know if I would want to be 20 again. I don't know if I would like 20-year-old me very much anymore. What's this? Nothing useful. But yeah, this just left early access. It was in early access for a year on the Epic Games Store and has since left early access and has had its Steam release. Very much a quiet launch. Let's see if I can. Just looked like I punted them both off a hill. They pissed things off yet? Something up there. Step, 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 step. I have run into a couple of performance problems, but I turned off the anti-aliasing, and that seems to have fixed it. Although I do have an older PC, so... What's this video? This lock looks old and rusty. Even if you had a key, you doubt it would do any good. On the other hand, a set of lockpicks might do the trick, which I do not have. Let's try the other side. I think there was a door on the other side, too. Nope. They might all just say the same thing, though. Yep. There's definitely a campsite in there and some gear. No, doors just open on this side. Okay. So that's a skeleton, but it's got the, it's going to attack me overlay thing on it. Okay, because it is going to attack me. Got it. Sorry, me. There's a campfire here. Ah, climbing gear. No room in inventory, well. A set of ropes and tools used by mountain folk. Each tool is marked with a sign of a mountain spirit. One free draw when climbing tests. Negotiate when with hardship. Huh. The one you're not thinking of, like, that Road Rash remake that was like a randomly generated thing? Oh, Sable. When you were responding to that, you're just like, motorbike game, and I'm like, you're not thinking of like Road Redemption, are you? I think that's the name of that game. But like, yo, it's Mad Max on dirt bikes with like baseball bats, but everything's like randomly generated every time. That's the only like motorbike game. But I mean, you might be thinking Sable because this game does look kind of like Sable. You 100% of that. Of course you did. You 100% of everything. Fit in the small items section? Good question. No, it doesn't look like it. There's just no room in my inventory. Need to figure out how to expand my inventory. Requires a copper key. This statue seems to have a magic presence. Camping in its vicinity will be safer. Interesting. I also have this magical staff. Our goal of the game is to destroy this staff. It's kind of like a Lord of the Rings thing. That'll show the AoE. I guess we can camp here. Oh, hey, there's a stairway down. We're not tired yet, so we can go down. Not everything. Fair enough. Welcome to the dungeon. Is that a rock? It looks like the... What's that thing? The droid that leads the stormtroopers around on the Death Star. Give it to a kid. Well, I can't say because I don't have any kids. But we have to take it. We have to take the Staff of Yendor to the far end of the world to have it destroyed. So that tree will try and murder me if I walk past it. Tell him to not break it. Tell him to not break it, and then like give him a saw, right? Sneak up this way. What is that? So when you're in cautious mode, which is like your sneak mode, and you stand still for a few seconds, it automatically does this search thing. I don't know what this is, but it's blinking at me. So the Staff of Yendor also works as a flashlight. Weird blinky thing on floor, doesn't seem to do much. If I cast magic, it's going to draw attention to me, which will bring like the big bads that are chasing me. So I have to be careful while using them. Requires copper key. Music's really nice, though. Step, 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 step. More trees that are gonna try and murder me. This game is truly filled with homicidal trees. Charge! If I can go and examine these. They turn a light on and then they just try and murder me. Ouch. Okay. So they seem to be throwing these little bombs at me. I'm hoping those would open the doors. Certainly doesn't seem like that's the case. Oh, maybe that's why I want the climbing bonus thing. Now, is this way out of the dungeon? Oh, okay. But now we're on the outside. Interesting. Guess I can run back around. Let's just go camp here, because that hurt. And I'm still wounded. Go back in there tomorrow. We have a decent amount of food. Kind of surprised this game hasn't killed me yet. I was very much expecting to just die. I'm gonna run out of food, ain't I? Reserve food. I'm not tired. Nothing to craft. Interesting. This character takes forever to get hungry and forever to get thirsty. Can I unlock these from the inside? Okay. Let's head back in that area that we just came out of. Well, actually, no. There's another spot that I kind of skipped initially in there. Let's go back in there. Run! Ugh. Okay. It's not a good enough reason to sleep through an entire day. What is that? Kill it with fire, whatever it is. Okay. Okay, well, clearly I can't fire my arrows far enough. Oh, got my arrows back. Oof. Ow. Well, I killed it. I got an infection. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm dead. Like I said, I was expecting that. And that was how the Wayfarer was lost. Before reaching Haven. The staff would never reached safety of Raph's lore masters, as all hope is lost now, and we can only wait for the Empress's embrace. F's. All right, let's try it again. Clutch is the way. So this is what I was saying, but this game has a ton of options. Like, these are all different modifiers that you can apply, and like the default one is easy world and low risk traveling. That's it. Everything else is like, there's actually like kind of a ton of this stuff. It's kind of nuts actually how much is included in this. Let's do another random character because I don't know what we want, so Grimud it is. You don't know what's happening, but you got 2 ambushes after the siege you printed? Like elf ambushes, I'm assuming? Oh wow, this is totally different. So do we go through the same bit of dialogue, I guess? Curious how similar the dialogue is. Guess I should try using magic more. Follow you again? Ah, so it is the same dialogue. Different voice, though. Hey! Run! Yeah. We're going. Oh, I thought those were pickable. Alright. So we have to get to Haven. Go to a large cave. We can go to a rise. We can go to a pond. Let's go to a rise. Distance 2 days. Everything makes very satisfying clicking sounds. Okay. So we can now explore this area, or we can just continue. Let's explore. See if we can find some stuff. There's a bunch of wolves down there. You've arrived at a map destination on your way to Haven. You can explore it. Okay, already read that. Okay, so we have like a spear. Oi, was not expecting to throw that, but javelin. Takes a while to pick up. So I have a javelin and I have an axe. Yeah, it seems like you always start off with one ranged and one close proximity weapon. What are you? Are you friendly or are you gonna try and kill me? Hey, pull. Nope, that's a lever thing that I can pull. Must have lifted something or lowered something. Oh, do you have if you have a religion in your fort, freeways, they'll get religious titles after fights, which is why they've gained that title. I can investigate this area. Tracks. A humanoid unskilled, whatever happened here, it must have been a fierce confrontation. Those scratch marks were surely left by magic fire. This guide stone is charming. Seeing it here lifts your spirits. Found a secret path. Oh, interesting. I was worried like this brown stuff would kill me, but sound design in this game is lovely. Oh. Got a wolf. Let's use that javelin. Indeed. If we can sneak closer. Ah! Got him. I can take out the bigger one, that's a good thing. I don't even need to fight these, I can totally just like walk around them. I just kind of want to practice the combat. There you go. Looks like I have 3 javelins. All right, that's 3. We got some hide from that. Where's the other javelin? Did I not throw one over here? What? Dad, have them, please. Unless I have all 3 of them. Also have a dagger, apparently? Did I pick up the 3rd javelin? Or did I just lose the goddamn javelin? I may have broken. Well, found the edge of the map. Butterfly's pretty. Ooh, sugar root. I don't know if that's eatable or not, but I'll harvest it. But yeah, I hope that Kogun Temple of Whispers continues to do great things. You don't look friendly. Oh, not an enemy. The Wayfarer just attacked a character that is not an enemy, despite the way a certain creatures look. Only a few of them really want to kill the Wayfarer. Enemies can be recognized by their behavior and the red marker around their base. So I'm just an asshole then. I'm sorry. I apologize for throwing a spear at you. Please don't hate me. Typical video game. Are you a frogman? Or a lizardman? Sorry! I didn't mean it! It was a friendship spear, okay? It's part of my culture. The Garrisman shields their eyes from the bright afternoon sun. Also, probably because I just threw a spear at you. Blood cloakers roam the rhyme sledge land, and their nest must be somewhere nearby. It might be worthwhile to find it. If the stories are true, blood cloakers are quite the hoarders. I don't know what a blood cloaker is, but okay. Sorry. That's a giant eyeball plant? What? No way in hell that's friendly. That's kind of concerning. Look out here. To the south, you spot a small column of smoke rise on the horizon. To the north, you spot a small column of smoke on the horizon. To the east, you spot a small column of smoke to the horizon. To the south, guess what, chat? You spot scavenging carrion birds circling a location. No. My mom has just informed me that the radishes are ready to pick in our garden plot. And apparently our neighboring plot owner has forced my mom to plant some tomato plants because she didn't want them. Cool. Yeah, okay. A farm, another farm. Well, we're oriented and inspired, which is a hell of a lot better than we were previously. What are you? Evil tree. Yeah, but what is that? Care if my inventory's full. I'm still concerned by this eyeball critter. Oh shit, I can climb down. Can do the dice roll thingy. Three free draws. It's safe. Okay. Climb down quickly. Tumbling rocks make quite a racket. We do make a success. We make it to the bottom successfully. Hey. Nope. Rocks is danger. Okay. All right, well, I think that we found everything that there is to find. Oh. Let's see if we can go make it to Haven. Oops. So far, I do have some complaints about the movement in this. Like, I've gotten stuck on some stairways. Even though, like, I probably shouldn't have gotten stuck on said stairways. So there's a hazard that could trip us up here. We got the encounter. So we have to make it through this encounter, and then we can get to where we need to be. From time to time, an encounter interrupts your journey. Yep. I might just turn off the... Whoa, geez, okay. Those are food previously. What the fuck? Apparently, those things are not always edible. Sometimes they murder you. Well, that's good to know. Ouch. Ouch. Good lord. Let's just keep the spear out. So you guys are neutral. Walk past you. That sounds scary. That bush looks like a baby elephant. You agree, chat? Looks like a baby elephant. Screw this way. Journey onward. All right. We made it. Okay. Let's explore Haven. So, we just received an achievement for getting to this area, right? Curious. How many people have this achievement? What percentage of people who've played this game have this achievement? So, chat, guess what percentage of people have the achievement of get to this first zone who've played this game? Just take a wild guess. What percentage of people who've played this game have made it to this area? What do you think? 1 for 60? Because I'm convinced people just buy video games, don't play them, and then don't leave a positive review. For a lot of games, especially games like that. 69. Hobo's actually real close. 420. No, I'm sorry. No, it's definitely not 420. It's 67.2, so I guess Hobo wins by Price is Right rules. Haven Gatekeepers. Morager stares absent-mindedly into the setting sun. Hello. Welcome to Haven. I don't know what your prize is, Hobos, so, like, I don't know, jump up and down and do a little dance because you won, clearly. Merchants. Isn't it, like, closest to / not going over? Okay, well, in that case, then Snail would win. Well enough, stares absent-mindedly at the setting sun. Also, like, the next most common achievement, now that I'm on screen capture, is like fucking 9%, so. Great wares and great prices and great value for money right here. People, get yours while it's hot. Stuff is moving fast. Reality map, what? This scroll is covered in celestial imagery and conclusions and move to the edge. Overwhelming, each part converges into a deceptively simple incantation. Teleport to a random nearby location. All right. Well, I don't know what I want, so. Have you seen a standing stone? I don't know, so I think stone went to bed. I don't know who left all these standing stones, but I heard tell that there's inscriptions, and they often contain old secrets. Some are even magical. Need to speak with the lore master. Feeling a little weak? Legends tell of smashing roots. These magical branches can smash through rock and scatter enemies. They sometimes grow on strange, giant-sized vegetation that look like fungi. Yep, I've almost died to one. Talk to Envoy. You have a cool hat. Holy shit. Actually, this person's hat looks a lot like the hats that the people wear in that one part of that one game where you play metal through space. What's the name of that game? Blanking on the name of it. Shit. But there's like that one zone where the people wear the big robes. This person kind of looks like that. My word, what a sorry excuse for a clan of the Raffi are. I have little desire to remain in Haven as an envoy for Clan Sandrayers. I mean, you have a much cooler hat than the Raffis, so I would like to know more. Good to meet you, Wayfarer. Well then, I am the envoy of Clan Asmilda. Asmida? 2009 hours, yep. I can't wait until you hit 2077 hours. At that point, I expect you to T-pose and fly through the ceiling. So it's a good, 2009 was a pretty alright year for me, at least. Pretty alright year. Could have been worse, but also could have been better. It was like when life started turning around at home before I moved out. If you're in the area, I would like you to visit our lands. You'd be welcome. Well, thank you, Bell Prior Envoy person. You can enter the inn. Ooh, do I get to sleep here? Lots of people to talk to. My sibling has always sworn they personally visited an ancient observatory hidden away atop the Dandelion Highlands in Yerebruggen. I reckon they're full of that. That climb is I reckon they're full of it. That climb is deadly. The observatory. Rumors about this location. All right. I like how I can just put out this fire here. If you're looking for a good spot to pitch your tent, the Landersan Flats, I'd check out a ruin or old ruins to make for great campsites. Some old inscriptions there too, but I haven't the slightest clue what they say. Well, game's unlocking things left and right. Innkeeper? Come across a spirit forge inside of an old ruin in Limesledale Wood. Unfortunately, I don't have any magic items. This stuff's so freaking far away, Christ. Be welcome, traveler. I humbly offer you the comforts of my inn. What do you require? Okay, so you have bread. All right, so I have to trade items, I suppose. Root is very sweet and considered a delicacy. You don't like it personally, but it can be traded. Ew. This is too little. It's more than I want. This is too little. This will make you more well-liked. Well, I now have more bread, which I need to not die. Let's just go for a run out here real quick. See what else we can find, and we'll eventually go back there and sleep there. You know what this almost feels like? And I'm still very, very, very early game. It kind of feels like it's trying to be a real-time Caves of Cud. Enter vaults. Lore Master, hey! This is the Lore Master to Haven. Talk to the Lore Master about your quest and conclude the prologue. That's what this feels like right now. Like, I think part of that, though, is the visuals. Like, everything is just kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if Caves of Cud had 3D graphics, it would look kind of like this. Just trying to see what else are these. These are just little huts. Excuse me, I have somewhere to be with urgency, they say. Mosquito above me. Damn it. Ragthar prepares to move on. So chat, we have two options here. We can let him leave, or we can make him to keep talking. I'm assuming we can make dice rolls. Should we try and make this person keep talking, or should we let them leave? What do you think? This is your choice, my friends. You tell me. What, a blank here? Like nothing remembers? Like you just don't remember anything? Or AC Threat says talky talk talk? Talkity talk talk. Well, Keep talking and nobody explodes, as they say. You mentioned that it would be so informative if they share experiences, and you'd share yours. Makes sense, right? Play it safe, or I can get 2 free dice rolls. Smiling and nodding politely all the time, you show them a non-committal agreement when talking to them. But the outcomes would be a failure in that case. Second failure, I can try a third. We get now a success. That's all my free rolls. Now I need to find sparks in the world to get more dice rolls from what I can tell. And this also adds up to magic stuff as well. What a friendly gesture on your part. You've piqued my curiosity, they say. The other day I met somebody that was going to keep, to a keep in Voidveld. A really incompetent blabbermouth they were. They told me a really valuable book was hidden there, and they were going to collect it. No doubt their bonus decorate some monsters. Okay, no doubt their bones decorate some monster's lair by now. 2009, I played a shit ton of video games. So 2009 was a pretty good game for me. Wow, that's far away. Well, I used up a bunch of dice rolls. Don't know if I'll ever get over there. In Vetch, the Sherpen Guard. Ah, you've come to study in the ancient machinery, have you? It is a marvel, truly. I've dedicated my life to its study. I don't know if I've come here to study anything, but I guess I'm here now. What you see here is what is known as Serpent's Gate. It's a method of transportation between distant locations. This gate here in Haven is the Western Gate, but elsewhere is also known as the Eastern Gate and the Southern Gate. Let me guess. And the Northern Gate? Unfortunately, they seem to be out of business and have been for a while. They are powered by sky sigils, you see. Usually one should be lying around nearby, but this one is broke. The gate currently doesn't have one to power it. You know what I'm going to say about this game? This is kind of a critique, but also kind of not. And this is also like kind of partially because I just said that this game kind of feels like Caves of Cud. I wish this game's writing was weirder. Like, the writing is very straightforward, which is fine. Don't mind straightforward writing. But the visuals of this game are so weird that I wish that the writing was weirder. You know what I mean? This lever raises the container for the sigil, but you can see for yourself it's quite empty. Should you come across a sky sigil, I kindly ask you to bring it here. You could place it inside and see what those gates are like, eh? I'd dearly love to do it myself, but I'm not allowed to leave my post. There's a lore inscription on this. I mean, it's not as, like, grotesque and strange as Cud and not as cyber as Cud, but it kind of has, like... Caves of Cud is frequently described as, like, Adventure Time-esque. You know what I mean? It's Adventure Time-esque. And this kind of looks Adventure Time-esque. You know what I mean? So I wish the writing was weirder. That's my main critique so far. 2010 is impossible to forget. That World Cup broke your heart when Brazil got eliminated. 2010 is impossible to forget for me because that was the year we had the Olympics and Canada won in hockey. And I was in the closing ceremonies for the Olympics and got to stand in the green room with like 15,000 teenagers when we won the game, and then the entire like closing ceremonies cast turned into a fucking mosh pit. It was great. It was fantastic. You've never watched Adventure Time? I fucking hate Adventure Time. I think that show's obnoxious. But it has really weird art that I respect. And really weird writing that I also respect. I don't think it's funny in the slightest. So let's try and decipher this ancient inscription. Take your time, and we get 3 extra dice rolls. Not a bad start. First outcome's a failure. Second outcome's a success. That's it. You can now read the entire inscription. Inscription depicts a burial of an ancient hero along with their valuables. If you are not mistaken, they were buried in a burrow. That's actually close-ish. I've never watched World Cup, like, in my entire life, so... Let's take a look at this map for a second. Whoa, it got dark. Like a dark. I like how they all just say my friend when I walk by. Hello, like they're all just greeting me. Kinda neat. What did I do? Why are you screaming at me? Let's stay the night. Say no more, good traveler. We most certainly have clean lodgings available. How long do you plan on staying with us? Rest until morning. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the sort of chickenish sound. Right? So we get, oh shit, we get a free meal? Damn! This is the good kind of communism. You go to the inn, you get a free meal. Also, something I'd like to point out, you get a perk that's called Vandal if you break pots. I'm assuming it makes the locals hate you, which I think is kind of funny. That is, in fact, a quote. Yep. You'll find out the staff is just a flashlight. Current, what is that like the Gods Must Be Crazy, where they spend the entire movie just trying to dispose of a Coke bottle, and they just recycle it? He just takes the Coke bottle and fucking walks away. All right, let's go talk with the person we're supposed to talk to here.
One here.
All right. Lore Master. The Lore Master, in their oversized regal attire, seems lost in thought. Their posture is hunched as if years of worry physically weighed them down. When they see you, their eyes widen in surprise. What is this? How did you find the staff? You share your harrowing experience in the garden, and the Lore Master listens to you intently. They raise their hands in disbelief. I don't know what exactly is going on and who the groundskeeper person might be, but this is an unmistakable touch of wrath. They exclaim with increasing excitement, "The garden has returned to us. There might be hope for us yet."
Yeah.
It is true. Gods must indeed be crazy. Hey, I won. The Lore Master begins to quickly recite lines of a very quickly, and then turns to you again. The time of our greatest task is at hand. We need to set Raph's plan in motion. The staff needs to go to the Prime Elemental Forge in the First Valley.
Hello.
That's a lot of things I just got. The lore of Raphi lies scattered and broken throughout the world. While exploring Raphi temples, you should stay on lookout for relics, though I'm sure these would have been kept scarce behind lock and key. Advice: look for sigils to empower and well-made items on items on forges. Okay. Next step: go to the abandoned temple Jetbeak. And that sounds like a dwarven fortress. Jetbeak? That's probably actually a name you could name in Dwarfort. Anyway, go to the abandoned temple Jetbeak and look for information on how to get in the valley. Jetbeak is one of our old places which we had to abandon. If you delve deep, don't ever delve deep. If you delve deep in the arches, you might find clues on how we can get in.
You could all link. Got have a look.
Okay. We'll take our leave. Congratulations! This is the end of the prologue. You are now free to travel anywhere you wish. To start a journey, simply leave Haven using the level exit on the eastern edge of town. The last bit of advice, if you haven't already, it is wise to explore the town before you go. The vault and the temple have useful items and information. Talk to the innkeeper. You need to rest or restock and supply your way bread and seek out a healer if you are wounded. All right. Farewell. Fare thee well, wayfarer. I think this is a solid start. Also, my teammate Arch has changed his profile picture to a whatchamacallit, an NFT somebody is trying to peddle in my Discord. Just an FYI. Also, they appear to have already left my Discord. Arch is just like copy pasting and saving their NFTs. Hold on a second. It's funny. Ay. Fucking NFT peddlers. Thanks to whoever bopped that person. Enter vault. Nice teeth. I didn't just break something, did I? Okay. Oh. So I think I just found this game's progression. I have a feeling this game does the thing where you put items in chests and then can come back and get them later, based on how much that chest unlocks. Good day, Wayfarer. Welcome to Haven's Vault. I am Road-Tmut. High Vault Warden. What can I do for you today? Sigil's got any leads? Vault. The vault is where we keep our most treasured artifacts. That being said, you can also find some more mundane gear in these chests. These items are kept safe in case you need them for your task. Feel free to take anything you deem useful or necessary. Some of these items have been passed on for generations. There you go. And the vault is a special case, you see. Items would otherwise have been lost magically find their way back here, even if their previous owners have died or disappeared. Ding, 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 ding. Anything else you require? Sigils. Apart from my responsibilities in keeping the space spotless and operational, I am the master in the study of sigils. Have you heard of these? Sigils are a special kind of magical artifact that can sometimes be found. They are energized with magic potential through years of research, and we found out you can use them to power magic machinery and craft special items. Should you find a sigil, then please make sure to keep it safe and bring it here or to another location with a forge. At a forge, you can use sigils to add magic powers into certain items, or you can take sigils out of certain magic items, if that is what you prefer. It will not work with just any item, though. If you want to improve it by forging, it needs to be well made, and you will see which ones are well made when putting one in the forge. When it's quiet, I use the time to study the artifacts and in the vault, and I make it my job to collect any useful information that might lead to us to find and collect others. You want to hear my latest findings? Naturally. Have you heard from? I've heard from a sigil that. I've heard a form sigil, not from a form sigil that can be found in a large cave in Rhymesledge land. Things are quite valuable, and I have hiccups. Oh, even closer. Is there anything else you require? Nope. This was my pleasure to assist you, Wayfarer. I guess that's the forge. God, I love the sound design of this game. What is that? I just took a thing. Did I? Form sigil. You know, because I have that, I'm gonna run back over to that teleporter person and see if they can use this. I may have just stolen a sigil from this game. Maybe not stolen. They did tell me to take whatever I deem necessary. Move. Goody.
Tak ada, tak apa. Tu ketika dia.
Believer? Device. Oh, it needs a sky sigil, not a form sigil. Different things. I wish this person wouldn't stand in the doorway right here. Also, chat, if you're lurking, can I get a round of beers?
Gotta
ask for those every 10 minutes or so. Place item. Let's put my axe there. Done. Interesting. It's a well-made axe. Not powered. All right, well, let's pull the lever thingy and put that back. Ooh, frames again. All right. Activate forge. So I guess from here I would put sigils on it. Okay. At least it's a well-made axe. This game kind of looks like it's trying to be a Legend of Zelda, though, if you don't know what you're looking at. Also, thanks for the lurks, Raz. I hope work was good. Hello, Wayfarer. Hello, you too. Person. Edelmund, the first lore keeper. You know, this text is real hard to read. Hello, Wayfarer. I am the first lore keeper. Well, at least you're not the keymaster, because I'm definitely not the gatekeeper. I am the first lore keeper of Haven. It's my duty to advise you on possible tasks you could undertake. You know, I just kind of want to explode. Or tribute, whatever that means. Alchemy and crafting stuffs. Library. Can't see much though on mobile. Yeah, I mean, I can zoom in a bit, but I'm just kind of running around in a town. So. I also don't know how well the bitrate is doing with this. Being honest. it's a very real possibility. It's just getting completely demolished, you know? It's a definite possibility that it's just getting completely demolished. All right, let's go adventure, shall we? I kind of want to go up to that cave that's like right up there. A large cave. Because they said that there might be a sigil up there, so we're going to go try up there. Peak? Which has an encounter with local folk. And there's wilderness, but we counter it because we're wearing sturdy boots. Dang, that's pretty. What's up, friendly? Okay, you guys are friendly. Hello, you. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Just a farmer. Theo Dakar spits out a piece of sugar root and says, "Greetings." You can trade with them. I don't know anything. Literally don't know anything. Well, that looks like something I could leave. Points on. This is like a world populated by Jawas. Like, everything's a Jawa in this world. Well, there's an opportunity to harvest food and local folk here. We need to go up there to that large cave. Oh, let's just move forward. Sharp cliff causes damage. Ew. Just shooting some hippo while going back to lurk. I don't know what that means, but enjoy shooting your hippo, I suppose. We're gonna explore here first. Also, it's a safe place to camp. Talk to the traveler. There's lots of frog people in this world. Couldn't beer earlier because we were driving. Do not beer while driving, especially in Twitch chat or in general. Very good reason to not beer. You discovered that you have a cute neighbor that doesn't have curtains yet. Don't be a creeper. The climb to an ancient ruin perched atop a cliff in Yes Lester Plain is long and treacherous, but who knows what remains hidden inside. Also, do they not, like, as you say you have a new neighbor, like, when you move into your place, do they not give you curtains? What kind of place do you live? I hear sparkle sound. We'll see you tomorrow, Taylor. Sleep well. Sparkle sound stopped. Oh, I assumed that they were renting. But that's because I live in a place where nobody owns their own home. There's Evil Shrub. Weird little ground critters. I hit a plant and it grew back twice. Well, the spear didn't do anything. I'm hearing sparkly sounds, but I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, well that was bad. But no, owned homes not coming with curtains makes sense. There's a way out. I'll wait until morning. Camp. What the fuck is a river spirit barrel? River spirit is a type of alcohol indoor fortress. So it's booze. Okay, so large cave has skitters. Opportunity to rest in relative safety. Oh, let's go. Involves multiple natural hazards. We dodged the first one, and we get an encounter. I don't want to out this developer, but every now and again, I get an email about a game, and the name of the game is just goofy as fuck. I'm gonna give the dev this. Oh god, it's gonna make sound, isn't it? Oh no, it didn't, thank Christ. I'm just gonna link this in chat because I think that the name of this game is really silly. I saw that as in the email headline. I was just like, well, okay, sure. Sure, that's the name of it. Frames! Wait. Let's see what they do. Well, they're not evil. That one is. Let's do a heavy hit. Got him. They're saying mama. But Infinity Smiles, are you familiar with this game at all? This is the sequel to what I would describe as a cult classic run-based action game. Hey, okay. I'm gonna walk away from you. Well, very few people played the first one. I would say not a lot of people played this one, but this game came out of early access very recently. It was in early access on Epic, but the first one was very heavily inspired by Brogue. Uh-oh, that seems painful. I'm gonna use my healing potion. I'm gonna go back to stealthing because that was painful. Yeah, I really like the off-screen sound effects, but yeah, no, this game is still very much inspired by proper traditional roguelikes. It's got permadeath. There is item saving, from what I can tell. That seems to be the only progression. But it's a open world. That's a trap. Okay. Open world game that's very heavily inspired by the style of exploration that I enjoy. Ooh. Food. The first one is a very different art style to this one. Like, if I pause for a second, just because I haven't actually shown it. I'm assuming it pauses. It looks like it pauses. But the first Unexplored looked like this. So, very different art style for the first one. But also like $10, so quite cheap. But the original one was kind of, from what I've been told, one of the closest things to a proper roguelike without being a roguelike. And this game is very much kind of expanding on that concept. Loving this music, though. Like, I'm actually going to do a thing real quick. Turn the music volume up a little bit. These plants want to hurt me. Go back. If we can circle around. The sound design in this game is lovely. If I have the in-game sound too loud on the stream, let me know, chat. Let's spear you. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, well, I missed with that one. And that's all my spears. Okay, let's get out of here. I want my javelins back, though. Fuck did my javelins go, mate? Okay, well, I missed. Great. Get a nice top-down camera. I like how, like, when they're no longer hostile, they go yellow. Combat's difficult, but it feels good. There you go. Okay. Where the hell did my spears go? I want this. I wonder if I lost them when the boulders came down. Only possible. I also need to know this is okay. The game does actually pause. You were just about to say very good directional sound since you're profoundly deaf. Oh, really? You usually play games with no sound since you can usually manage. You can usually manage so long as it isn't like Overwatch. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's very directional. But what I really like is so just once again for anybody just tuning in, this game has built-in cheats. First off, and it has some of the most customizable difficulty options I think I've maybe seen. Like, you can also like you can set your healing items to automatically go off at a certain HP threshold, which is also really neat. Actually gonna turn that down a little bit. But like there's a lot of really neat details in this that I really like. Like, it's got a lot of really good accessibility options and such. You look fucking scary. And you also just hurt yourself. Let's just see what you do. Injured it. Ow. Okay. Should have put the shield up. See what you do. I do want you to turn around. Okay. So if you're profoundly deaf, do you have difficulty hearing streams then, out of curiosity? Or is that more of like a figure of speech? Ow, okay. All right, so walk around the red dots on the ground. Got it. Those are things that I use to get more dice rolls. I also love that the little critters then just run into those and die, and you can kind of use them as a method of figuring out who's where and what's gonna hurt you and what isn't. Wait, eh? Not everything in this game. Anything that has a red outline, yes. Anything that doesn't have a red outline, no. Like, this wants to hurt me. Also, this is a combat encounter zone. Like, I've been in multiple areas that are full of non-combatant NPCs, but these are all basically just wild animals from what I can tell. So not necessarily hostile, but also, like, if they're yellow, they're not aggroed. But this is a combat area. I think that we just need to leave. Now let's just go this way. Fuck that. Also, I've kind of discovered that this game has equal likelihood of wanting to murder you and also wanting to be your friend. Okay, that's not quite a dead end just yet. That's my way out. So let's travel back. I need to find my way through here. But I can camp, I think. I can eat a meal. Berries, raw meal keeps... Okay, let's eat the berries. Can take time to craft or repair. I patched up my boots. We're gonna wait until morning. I'm going to pack up camp. No, that is your diagnosis. You have a really good headset and it doesn't make your hearing aid feedback ring. Okay, it's a godsend since you can't hear electronic noises. You should try playing some roguelikes that have no sound. Just because, like, Rogue, which is free. I mean, I think I actually have a command for it. That is the game that inspired this series. It has no sound. You can get by literally with no sound. Dungeon crawl stone soup, sure, but I don't recommend dungeon crawl stone soup to people who said that to people who say that they haven't played many roguelikes, purely because dungeon crawl is just so fucking competitive. Like, that's practically like recommending an esport to somebody. Maybe, like, I'm giving Dungeon Crawl too much credit, but, like, I don't know. What if there's just these rats constantly triggering these explosives? Ow, did you just fucking... Mouse just attacked me. God damn it. Is this an exit? Hey, we found the exit. Totally, but whenever somebody says that they're not experienced with roguelikes, the first one I recommend is Brogue, because Brogue is possibly the least intimidating, deep, interesting roguelike that you can recommend to somebody. It has no classes, it's very dumbed down, there's no experience, there's nothing surface level complex about the game. Everything is very well explained and very accessible. So I always recommend Brogue first. If I'm trying to get somebody into proper roguelikes, I'm going to recommend Brogue because you don't have dozens of classes to worry about, very complicated stats to worry about. You don't have anywhere near as many clocks to worry about. It's just a much easier game to get into. So yes, Dungeon Crawl is fantastic, but I never recommend it to somebody who's new to a roguelike. All right, so this place has an opportunity to get a sigil. Hostile force causing trouble in the region, yada yada. Opportunity to rest in relative safety. I think we should probably rest before we head in here. Find the magic treasure hidden in this area. Stay cautious and search. Chat, what do you think? Left or right? What direction should we go? Right? Can't go wrong with right, right? Hello there. How are you, Sunday? I think Kobo already went to bed again. What up? That looks like pain. That probably wants to kill me. Not gonna touch that if I don't need to. Okay, well, that also wants to kill me. Everything wants to kill me. What are you? Oh, it's a magic thing that I just received. I now have heat immunity, but I'm fatigued. I need to sleep. Okay, so I only get the resist when I'm within that zone. Let's eat some food. Oh, no wood available. Okay, we're going to rest until morning. Get rid of the fatigued stat. Yep. Oh, I do still have one javelin. Yep. Left it is. Good long day? Hell yeah, man. I'm streaming until my birthday. It's 9:46 p.m. 12:06. I turn 28, so. Although, probably about an hour and a half before that, I will eat dinner and swap to just records. Let's kill this thing. Oh, spotted by creatures. Unnecessary details, but yes. Although I think, without going into too many unnecessary details, I'm pretty sure my mom had to deal with me for like a day and a half. She's talked about it being a very long period of time a couple of times. And then tomorrow we're doing a charity stream for my birthday. Still need to set up for. I will be doing tonight. Before we end. Let's see if I can go hide again. Where did it go? Oh, interesting. There's like a blood trail where it went? Oh, that's cool. Stuck on stairs again. God dang it. Right, well. He ain't perfect. Are you sure Shadow wasn't a hedgehog? Oh yeah, no, I don't expect most of you to stick around. It's gonna get late. That blinky light.
Ooh, you suck.
What did I do? What did I suck for, man? I will say that I do not deserve it. That looks like a mean plant. I will walk away from the mean-looking plant. I don't know what a fuzzy wuzzy is. I'm not gonna walk near those. Hey, look, it's you. Really use a fucking torch. Oh, no torch for me, I suppose. If I can get up these stairs. You know, it's probably for the best. Holy shit! Is there Nicholas? Damn, dude. That's a lot of subs. No kidding. But thank you. We even caught a Sunday in there who just tuned in. Jesus, man. Thanks for the 28 gift subs. That's a lot of subs. Frog for Hire's been saving that resub. Thank you very much, dude. Seriously. You guys don't see this because it's hidden right now, but I hit my sub goal, meaning I need to gift a sub. So, Infinity, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. I like trains. I like snacks in general. I should have done that anonymously. Then I could have trainified it. But I didn't. Investigate. Please don't punch me. These skier eggs. Thank you, Pilot, for gifting a sub to trainify that. Well, it's level 5 already. Why did that go off twice? Thank you, Pilot. Thank you, Tsar Nicholas. Thank you, Frog for Hire. 15 months. And apparently, Infinity, that's 15 months. And a brand new sub to someone who hasn't been subbed before. You were going to hit Infinity, but I beat. Well, I mean, I win, I suppose. But thank you very much for that wall of gifted subs. Massive thank you. Thanks for lurking, El Naso. Cheers, dude. Haven't even set up for tomorrow yet. These skitter eggs are not edible, and you can easily destroy them if you dare. I think they explode. Just because of their color. Like those things. Yeah, very, very uneasy. Well, that's a collapsed thing. Thingy over there. Whoop. You wanna. You're not friendly. And I need to get past you. Pull this. Okay, so that opens this gate. Two of them in a line there. Not a huge fan. 2 minutes left on the train, if anybody wants to try and level it up again, but I would say that you guys have done enough already. At least they seem not evil. Maybe I shouldn't be killing them. They don't seem to aggro super quickly unless I hit them. No problem, Infinity. Let's go pull the thing again. Okay. Now you're all evil. I did just kill your family, so. Oh man, I tried to raise my shield. Ah, jeez, this was a mistake. Fortunately, I didn't gain an injury or anything. That looks like a magic item, but that looks mean. Oh. And I'll walk through this. Maybe I can't. But cheers there, Nicholas. Thank you very much for all the generosity, and thank you very much, chat. Cheers. You guys are too kind. Ah, jeez. Am I dead? Yep. Interesting, I have an option to continue. What's that mean? And that was how the Wayfarer was lost. The staff returned to the lore masters, but it wouldn't be for some years before it was picked up again. Some years pass. Oh, interesting. Rolls the world forward a little bit. Interesting. Okay.
Couple of activity.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go back. Previous move. I'm just gonna keep the thing that I was doing and see if we can just learn that. I kind of like this structure. Like, you start with a new character, but the world, like, shifts. Oh, interesting. Do I have to get back to the, haven again? I guess we do. All right. Yeah, no, the sound design, honestly, I think is maybe my favorite part of this so far. Oh, shit, no, I'm in town. Okay, so we respawn back in town with all of our stuff lost, and then everything that we store in the vault we get to keep. Now, I'm just gonna check something. Okay, so we do keep all of our... We do keep the starting quest. Okay. Let's check the... Let's just go exploring. I'm not gonna worry too much about quests or like trying to mainline things. Let's just explore.
Paul.
Although, let's first run to the inn. Just blabbing. You look like a mouse person. Nice to meet you, Wayfarer. I'm the envoy of Clan Jabbar. I come here looking for help with a knotty problem we have. A group of kobolds, really now, living somewhere in Realmsledge land are a real menace, and they have been harassing our folk on a couple of occasions. Would you please seek them out and restore the peace? Can you lend us a hand with that? Shall we? Up there, there's kobolds. You know what? Sure, why not? Clear them out. A region. Continue. Goodbye. Let's go try that. Let's go try and deal with some kobolds. Maybe less difficult than trying to fight creatures. Here's the thing about that. I think I could have gotten through that if I'd just taken my time. And I kind of think that that was largely my own fault that we died there. Like, I don't think that was like anybody else's fault. I think that was just my fault. We got hit by the encounter. I just wish the game ran a little better, because I am running into enough performance problems that it's annoying. Let's see if I can... God, I love the music, though. Like, I'm gonna go hide up here in a corner for a second and just crank this up. Listen to this. Don't use any sound commands, you'll hurt your ears. This is wonderful. God, when did video game music get so fucking good? It happened in like the last few years. But like, when did that happen? Like, we went from like some games. Oh shit, I have a mace this time. What's up, Nix? It's a little confusing, your username, because we have a Nick Sumia who comes by this stream sometimes. He's one of my mods. And we generally call her Nix. Your name throws me off when I see it, but that's fine. Yeah, it's not distracting. It fits the mood, and it's got. Although I used to play cello, right? So I guess I'm just partial for cello sounds. So anything with like a cello lead, wonderful. So I have a mace this time instead of an axe. Okay, so I have a throwing knife is the ranged weapon I have. Oh, I missed. Shit. I love the way these wolves behave. They behave like wolves, like the AI's fun. Oh jeez, I'm here dropping knives. Gra indeed. I might be falling in love with this game, chat. It's been a while since I fell in love with a game like this. Just get out of this map. I just wish it ran better. It might just be my computer, though. It's hard to say. All right, let's jump up here. Countered by... We do have cold weather gear. We have sturdy boots. You like the rock spiders? They're not really rock spiders. They're more like... They're quadrupeds. They don't have 8 legs. I think this game's gonna live and die by its ooh. Oh right, yeah, this is the cave. I died in just previously. The upper area seems to be the same as the last time I was here. Journey onward. I think the art style is growing on me, is what I would say about this. Character's getting tired. We need to camp. There's local folk here. So non-hostile critters. We need to camp though. Because I think we're fatigued and we've also strained. Yeah, we're tired and we're strained. Yeah, these things are adorable. Like these little guys. They've almost got googly eyes.
Woohoo!
So I can repair stuff. We need some bread. We can rest until afternoon. What game annoyed you? I mean, I could see this game annoying people. You want to kill me. There's an encounter with local folk here. Not that I've seen so far, though. Oh, there's the evil tree. Oh, really? This looks like goddess to you? Ew. I can see why, but geez. I'm sorry that you feel that way about this visual style. You're home and you can hear the game. This music's wonderful, dude. Absolutely wonderful. Good morning, Mapetti. Hello, hello. I've decided I'm gonna stream until my birthday, which means I'll stream for another 2 hours. Basically. There's another murder tree, which I'm just going to sprint by. Murder bats, okay. Alright. Check the lookout. We're now oriented. Get a good view of the surrounding landscape, nothing of interest. You have a good one. Don't worry about waiting. This is more for me than you. Do I climb back down this way? Down? Yes, go get a good night's sleep. Stream will happen tomorrow. With all the community-made tile sets and everything. Should be fun. Yeah, somebody else I saw praising this game on Twitter was Epion. And if he's praising it about procedural generation, then like, okay. Gotta take a look. And the problem is when there's a lot of enemies on screen, it does get a little framey. Oh god, murder tree. Yeah, and I fell off the stairs. Did I just walk in a circle? I fucking walked in a circle. God damn it. Maybe this is the way I need to go. Nope. Oh, it's on. Oh, I thought you were on a lower level. Yeah, trees are murder hobos in this game. There's also bat holes. Everywhere. These things. Oh. Water skin. Caliber carving, which fits in my small inventory, but can't fit that. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go or how I get out of this area. How many biomes have I seen? 3? But if I hit this button, we can zoom out. So there seems to be like this kind of savage lands, and the world's randomly generated. I've seen 2 different iterations of this world now. There's these kind of green hills, there's these red hills, there's these forests, there's snowy stuff, there's desert, dense forests, that whatever that is, and then the open plains. So I don't know if there's more than that, but there's at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's good variety, I would say, based on that. Although I don't know how much variety is actually. And then there's also like underground variants of each zone. So each zone has above ground and below ground variants from what I can tell. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try this again. Is there anywhere up here that I can go? That wants to kill me. Those want to kill me. Those want to hurt 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 me. So nope. I guess I have to travel back. Oh, okay. There's a slightly different route that's turning onward. That's where we're trying to get to. Okay. So we're trying to get up to here to fight a bunch of kobolds. Also, I love the way the pieces look. It looks like a board game. Although I think that's the intention. Pretty sure that's the intention. Oh. Friendly town. Also new music. Pause for a second, listen. Yeah, the music in this game is very good. That's my review of the music in this game so far. Very, very good. But, you know, anybody who's watched this channel for any length of time knows that I like good music. This is very good. Let's put this weapon away, because these people are friendly. Doesn't mean the plants won't try and murder me. So this is the town gatekeeper. Zem seems to enjoy the warming rays of the morning sun. Please state your name and your business so I can clear your passage. Request passage. You politely inquire whether they'd be willing to help you out since they're able to do so at a minimal inconvenience to themselves. I can push my luck. True to form, you challenge them and give them a good reason not to help. True to form, you challenge them to give them a good reason not to help you. And whether their arguments for not helping you, whatever their arguments for not helping you may be, you have an answer. Ready? And try to browbeat them into acquaintance. I don't even know what that word is. But we seem to have failure, and then success. Of course, I'll help you out. What are mates for, eh? Have fun in town. All right. Follow you too. The guards go about their business. We have little time for chit-chat. So I do actually have a quest here. I'm sorry, what the fuck was that sound? I took like 2 steps to the left and it sounded like something would splat. I think there's anywhere I can rest and get food here. Smith? The rock critters are adorable, holy crap. The huts are also adorable. Yeah, this game does look like Sable, actually. It's a good call on that earlier. It's an old shrine dedicated to the Hailbur. Their aspect and elder flow. Leaving a tribute here will attune you to that element. Sure. Alchemist. I certainly don't have any ingredients or anything. It is not uncommon to find edible mushrooms in caves. If you're in a pinch, it might be worth your while to look for them. But know that the dark places are rarely abandoned.
Bare. Bare.
Feeling a little weak? Legends tell of smashing roots. These are magical branches that can smash through rock. Yep. Put that away. Quests. Quests. He told me to go here to deal with kobolds.
Die.
Ja, Skala.
Smith has stuff to trade. Ooh. Club. Got javelins. Is that better than mine? Bulk 1 to 2 inventory slots. Oh, so it's got a faster cooldown because it's balanced. So trading that for that, that's too little. What if I sweeten the deal a little bit?
Jesus.
I've now got a better shield. Still using that well-made mace, but I now have a balanced / defensive shield. And also, at a glance, yeah, it looks like you're what's it called? The gear changes on your body, which is nice. All right, let's see what else is in here. Mark the trader, guard. They just nod at you.
Det var bra.
Getting there. Oh, there's a door. All the rock chickens? They're around. Ah, there's the inn. I have no idea.
Ah,
This is the first non-default town I've been to so far. Hey mate, what can I get you? Let's stay the night. Of course there's a place to sleep. How long do you want to stay? He offered meal, restores some HP. Going to rest. You're going to sit on the couch and pretend to not be falling asleep. Well, I'm thinking we play like... I'm thinking we play about another 30 or a little bit more of this until I start to get tired, and then we'll just listen to records for the remainder of the evening anyway. There's an inscription on this wall. We're going to decipher it. Should concentrate and trace the ancient markings. Save. Trace the markings and we would fail. We'll take another roll. Push your luck and make an educated guess. It's a success. The inscription depicts a burial of an ancient hero, along with all of their valuables. If you're not mistaken, they are buried in a burrow. That's far away. You're a little tired? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm also questioning if I should even bother staying up until my birthday. Like, that's just kind of a fun thing that I kind of want to do, but like, it's 9:30. I've been live for 12 and a half hours, and it's like, I have to stay up like 10:30, 11:30, 12. I don't know. It's a bit much. Might be wise to just cool off after whatever this quest is. You've met with a jovial smile and a hearty clap on the shoulder. Well, hello there. You've come a long way to see us. I'm known as Zero. I am the leader of the clan Jabbar. Around these parts, we offer. Are you here to offer your services? I'm gonna offer friendship. Zara thinks for a moment. Though I have to admit, a good gift is known to change my mind. Hey, it's okay. We all fall on hard times every now and again. Just pick yourself up and get back into the world searching for numerous bounties it has to offer. Don't forget to find us that wonderful gift. So what do you want? Bring them a gift. Get through. Yeah, attack me if I work anymore. I don't look like it. Could douse their fire. Can't talk to you. Oop, sorry about your fire. I really like that. Lobby. I do wonder if I can kill these people. You feel like a deflated balloon? I was told to go up here to kill a bunch of kobolds. Like, I haven't seen any so-called kobolds. Just people asking me if I like mushrooms, and then you telling me to go find them a gift, so.
But, yeah.
It is quite difficult to figure out what you're trying to do in this. Oh, it's just tooltips, basically. They're just giving you helpful tips on how to survive. Like, you're feeling a little weak? Eat this thing. You're hungry in a pinch and you're in a cave? Eat a mushroom. It's just that kind of shit. I've read all the dialogue already, so I'm skipping through it because I've already read it all. Oh, okay. That's where you buy health potions. Useful. Shadows along? In game or in real life? Because yes. The both. Spotted by folk. Oh no, I was sneaking. It's interesting that it's just purely a barter system. Birds don't have too much time. That envoy told me to go up here because apparently they had problems with kobolds, but I'm not figuring out how to. Ow. Well, that wins me. Maybe there's somebody in the inn I can talk to.
Yep.
No, I didn't want to do that. Talk to a person. There you go. You nod at me. Ruin in Lansdowne Flats hosts a ruin that provides a safe place to camp. It almost feels magical in the extent to which it obscures your presence. They really like telling me about things that are very far away. Hello, Wayfarer. I'm Rigbert, one of Haven's traveling lore keepers. I collect rumors and follow up on leads. Normally, I go back to Haven to record my findings for your benefit. Rafki remains in the Hall of Records in the Garden of Yandor. The special key is crucial to unlock the vaults of the Raft Temple. The hall records can be found, okay, they're 3 nodes away. Advice. Good people of Rhinehip Town are wise in their way. I advise you listen to their tales, especially the ones told by the storyteller. These tales might help you on your quest in ways not yet foreseen. Alright, so you're a tutorial character. Got it.
Mat pala.
Why, hello. I see you found the entertainment. Can I amuse you with a song? Orla clears their throat and takes a sip of water before starting a tale. Have you heard of the desert of Coruscant? It is a vast, barren desert where nothing can grow. Many travelers have been swallowed by its dry teeth and unrelenting winds. It's hard to believe now, but the desert of Coruscant used to be lush and fertile forest with the finest of trees, and gentle breezes would bring refreshing rain that pooled in the wells that would keep one young forever. You see, it was the home of the flow elemental. And even in the bleak waste of that desert, the Coruscant today, some hope remains, and there is a number of magic gardens tended by somebody named Lely. Lely has been tending to these gardens for longer than anybody can remember. The water they make flow is magical, and they said they have access to the last reserves left by the flow elemental itself. Lely is old and dedicated to their task, and people that spoke to Lely tell us that they are sad and quick to anger, especially when somebody interferes with their gardens. Ask them about this labyrinth. They assume a warrior's stance, and they tell a booming voice. This is one of the adventurous Mubak, the mighty. And the words are Mubak's own. They have been passed down for generations. Sure. Mubak was a great explorer, shared a tale of the mythical place called the Unformed Labyrinth. It is a place where sand moves like water. Fuck, I hate those ones. It's a place where sand moves like water and the earth groans in agony, and gems and rare ores and even magical and even menthol can be found lying in the sand. But the walls and statues seem to move on their own, and they punish those for their greed by causing them to fall into dust. In the labyrinth of Mubak Mubak forced many deadly challenges that would have easily killed a lesser hero, but Mubak prevailed and tricked the form elemental that lives in the center of the labyrinth to give up its menthol. Nobody seems to know where it is, or whether or the uniformed labyrinth even exists. The tales that Mubak found it and stole it away with their weight in Megantol are clearly exaggerated, and the stories of Mubak are very clear about one thing, though. Mubak set out from a cave in the Wanastanin Mountains on their journey to the heart of the labyrinth, and that place definitely exists. Interesting. I already talked to you. Kinda wish it was clearer when you'd already spoke with somebody. Yep. Alright. Well, let's try heading back. I can't get over the music in this though. I really can't. Very positive first impressions so far, though. Even though I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I have an idea, but I wasn't able to acquire the quest thingy that I tried to come here for, so. Maybe we could work our way down there to the Garden of Yendor, but... Let's see if we can work our way around this way. Made it past the hazards. Yeah, I think my goal is to get back to town. Well, if we can get back to town. If I can get back to town, I will then... if I can get back to town, then I will call it there and we will listen to some music, I think. Wait. Ay, 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 Jesus! Can we calm down for a second? Good Lord. All right. Okay. Seem to have found a dead end. Shoutouts to my better shield. It's currently kind of a bro. Well, I wounded it. They really are, yeah. No, the audio design is fantastic. Oy, Rock's being helpful here. Okay. Let's just. With care, you can scale this cliff at this location. Use rope. Ow. Well, great. Yeah. There's the murder plants. Harvest whatever root plat is. Rust plat. Am I calling the rocks? No, the rocks are just fucking falling, dude. Alright, well, we made it there safely. Head back down to the Garden of Yendor. See if we can get that key. Apparently I got fatigued. That's great. We're gonna need to camp soon. No, the rocks are a environmental hazard. So this is where we started. But I'm looking for that supposed key. This is where we actually got the staff in the first place. Do also still have my healing potions, so if we do get low, I can fix that. It is barred with markings on the statues are flaking to indicate it will open if you bear a raft disc. Alright. But these are the evil things that chase me if I use too much magic. Which I actually haven't used yet at all, period. This seems bad. I hope there's an exit this way. There isn't an exit this way. This seems bad. Let's see how much stuff I can run past. It's Dark Souls this shit. You know what? Maybe if we just vamoose this whole zone. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out, as they say. Okay, let's halt and try not to catch fire. So I have to kill everything in that area to close that rift. That seems rough. Although currently I'm just kind of exploring to see really what we can do here. All right, so just a wolves encounter. Can I camp here? Let's just be cautious. I'm currently stealthed, so they shouldn't be able to see me. Mouse knows I'm here, though. God, I love the music. Right, let's just go back to Haven. Considering I'm fatigued, I'm pretty fucking injured, we made it back alive with our skin. We did acquire a better shield, though. So that's good. Slow progress. Slow learning. I mean, we're still kind of, I would say, in the process of learning what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in this game, so I think we did pretty well, frankly. Ah, damn. Oh. But yeah, no, Frog, if it wasn't clear, I basically wasn't doing anything in any of those zones. I was just dodging shit and trying to not get murked. There we go. All right. I think that's a pretty safe spot to leave it off there. It is 9:30. We are going to keep streaming, obviously. I've been live for 12 hours and 42 minutes. I'm going to put on some music. We're going to listen. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then when I'm done eating dinner, we're going to set up for charity stream tomorrow. That's the plan. How's that sound? Does that sound good? The universe had it in for you, only rocks falling at your location? No, absolutely. And, you know, if we end up making it that far, or all the way up to my birthday, then we do. If we don't, then... but... this thing... that's my thoughts. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I'm happy that you can, like, turn down the camera. I really wish that there was an option to just disable camera sway entirely. It's not bad, but I wish I wish that they could. I wish I could turn it down a little more. But fantastic. Any requests of music for those of you who know what soundtracks we have? Also, Shady Necromancer. I guess you got subified in there somewhere. Yeah, Czar Nicholas seems to have got you. Enjoy the ad-free viewing for the next 30 days. Cheers. Didn't see any kobolds? No, didn't see any kobolds. Did not see any kobolds. Did not see a single kobold. It's just not in your budget normally? No, I get that. Subbing to Twitch, like, honestly, the only reason I sub to as many channels as I do is because it's a fucking tax deduction for me. Subbing to streamers for me is advertising. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, it's advertising. Same with gifting subs. It's also advertising. I'm gonna find us a good soundtrack to listen to.